Anyway, welcome to IPLCast 61, everybody. Coming to you from the. Frankly, this is going to turn into a living hell. Temperatures of Sydney. It has been hot. But anyway, this is Gino, and joining me once again are our go-to regulars, my co-host Megan, and our we'll start calling you a co-host now because you keep appearing. Katie.
Hi, everyone.
You've officially graduated from semi-regular to regular to co-host, I think.
Possibly.
Yeah. Well, all it takes is one absence, and you'll shift down straight into being regular again.
Oh, shit.
You have been warned.
Okay, so we're in a really precarious position here because we are recording on Monday, the 21st of November. It has been 3 days since the game came out everywhere else, but it's still 2 days from when it comes out in the UK.
For bloody me, for fuck's sake.
I know. The internet has been trying to be kind and not telling you
Rest
what
assured.
is happening.
Unfortunately, there's like
Rest
too
assured.
many on YouTube.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
this is why you...
Rest
Spoilers
assured,
are
rest assured, we have
unavoidable.
already played the game music at Katie through the microphone in an attempt to mock her for not already having the games.
Yeah, we're
And I
going...
already
we're
said to
going-
you two, I hate you.
Oh, no. You just curse her, you just hate us in a very cursory fashion. Trust me, by the time we end with the first news item, you will hate us truly.
Really?
I'll still hate you anyway.
Well, look, I've got all of this gear sitting on the front of my desk, just out of shot, that Katie
Right.
cannot see yet, that I'm going to hold up to the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
But anyway, yeah, this is the first time that I have started a game just on the new 3DS. And the reason I wanted to try that was to see what performance issues I was going to get compared to Megan, who's playing with the old 3DS.
It's not actually that bad.
It is not that
There's been
bad.
a bit of chugging on double battles and a little bit during the totem battles because of all the extra flashiness. But otherwise, it's really not that bad.
Yeah.
It's tolerable.
Yeah,
I'm fine with
it still hasn't
Yeah.
pushed it to I want a 3DS. I want a new 3DS for Christmas
Right,
level.
right.
Yeah,
No.
you do notice it in double battles, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, I've seen minimal slowdown while playing it on the new 3DS. Yeah, so
I'm surprised. I would have
It's-
figured it would have been optimized for the new 3DS.
it is optimized. Nothing slows it down except heavy camera swings on double battles.
Right.
On literally no other point does it slow down.
Would that be like one of those kind of texture bug things to be fixed then, if that's the case?
No, I think it's more of the new 3DSs are running on a slightly faster processor than the old 3DSs and the 3DS XL. So there will be a speed difference. It is actually noticeable once you get stuck in, and we've both noticed that as well.
We both started the game
Yeah.
at the exact same time, but my loading screens were slightly longer than his.
It took so long to load the language options on your one.
Only an extra 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know, but it's still 10 seconds.
I know, but it's livable. You don't have to go buy a new 3DS just for this game if you don't want to. It really is perfectly fine.
Okay, so we were at we were at the midnight launch. I was supposed to get the video up, and then I think we just got so far stuck into playing Pokemon, I failed.
I know. We crashed. We were exhausted at the end of Thursday night. But we got home at about 12:30, which is pretty good. But we crashed, and Gino managed to record a bit, and then he crashed. And then Friday we were both just dead tired, and we got home and we just played Pokemon and then crashed.
Yep, and then Saturday we were still tired. And
Saturday we just played Pokemon all day.
Yeah.
And then
We have no
crashed.
excuse on Saturday.
I was supposed to edit it for Saturday, but I had...
Yeah, no, it was about 7 p.m. and you're like, oh shit, I have other stuff to do.
Yeah, basically, because the file that I had recorded, I think it's the longest single file I've recorded on the camera, and it took so long to transfer over the network. So I will save the edited stuff for next time, but I will show you highlights from here, what we've got, essentially the swag. But first, let's get to some non-spoilery Gen 7 info.
Non-spoilery
please do.
Gen 7 info. So this section will only discuss information revealed before the game's release. But if you want to avoid even this, then feel free to mute the footage until you see Gino waving a Pokemon around at the screen or something to indicate that we have moved on.
Yep. So, okay. So non-spoilers, just in general. If you don't want to listen to it for the entirety of this section, begin now.
Okay. So when we're done talking about this, he'll just wave that again, and then you can unmute. So.
Yeah,
Generation
okay, fair enough.
7's Pokemon Sun and Moon have been out now for 3 days, and the internet has gone unusually quiet regarding new information, with major Pokemon news websites keeping the spoilers to themselves in respect for Europe's delayed release date. A bit more info yet to be announced here was revealed before the games came out, however, including a new Legendary, 4 new Ultra Beasts, a Alolan Diglett and Dugtrio, and an exclusive starter Pokemon Z moves, all revealed in last week's Core leak and the final official news dump video from Nintendo. So we have Necrozma, a psychic type black pointy metal looking thing with triangle glowy bits on its hands, was revealed and hinted at being the 3rd legendary to Sol Galeo and Lunala's duo, like Rayquaza or Giratina. This thing looks pretty weird. Very weird. It's very Ultra Beasty weird. That kind of weird, you know?
Yeah.
And judging by its name, it's probably related to death. But interestingly, it's psychic type, not dark type. Yeah. 4 new Ultra Beasts are revealed, including a paper origami swordsman and this green long thing with some sort of Japanese-style dress, long hair, and a spike on its head, which had these long cannon things attached to it. It's weird. Both UBs were not named in the Core leak. The Nintendo video revealed UB05 Glutton, a black and yellow mouth with tendril mouths coming out of its mouth, with a mouth at the back of its first mouth. It eats a lot. Also revealed in the video was UB03 Lightning, a white Christmas star with black tendrils coming out of it that look like they're cable tied together and end with different shaped socket plugs. No extra info on this one was revealed. Exclusive Z-moves for the starter Pokemon were revealed. Decidueye has a Z-move called Sinister Arrow Raid, which involves hundreds of arrows striking the target. Incineroar has Malicious Moonsault, which has flames spat out of its belt, and then it does one of those wrestling belly flops onto its opponent. And Primarina has Oceanic Operetta, which drops a huge sphere of water on the enemy's head. Alolan Diglett and Dugtrio were officially revealed in a final news dump video, announcing them to be ground steel type. Apparently its hair is steel. I call bullshit. The games have been very positively received by reviewers and critics, getting similar scores as all previous Pokemon games. The general opinion, however, is that the 3D modeling looks a lot nicer, and some people actually like Incineroar.
Yeah, so I'm not going to be too spoily about it. I'm going to avoid being spoilery about it in general. I'm also checking out the current Metacritic scores. I believe it has rated.
You're cutting out again, sweetie. Pretty badly.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
No, you still. It's doing it again.
Oh.
That stopped.
Okay. All right.
It was doing this before we started. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Very selective.
It's doing a it's doing a roaring 86 on Metacritic, which indicates really well. Although a friend came over and basically an office mate came over and basically said 86 is like the new 5.0 on a 10-point scale, and I'm like, just get over it.
To be fair, considering how high a lot of these game review sites, how high scores they give to shit games, just so that they're not giving them low scores, he's kind of right.
Yeah, that's true.
It is still relevant as a score for games that are actually good.
excuse me. If we're comparing scores, then I believe this is the highest one. I think it was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire in the low 80s. They generally hover around the low 80s. This one in particular has scored in the mid to high 80s. It was garnering an 88 at the start, possibly come down. You're gonna get the standard criticisms for any Pokemon game. Oh God, we're catching monsters again. Why don't we change the theme, kind of thing? And I'm like, this is their cash cow. Pokemon has made the most amount of money by basically sticking to the core tenets of the theme.
To be fair, in this game, they have switched it up quite a lot.
They have switched it up, but
nice.
You're still catching Pokemon, and you're still battling other trainers.
Yeah, but that's the game. That's the game. If you don't like that, don't play this game. Play a different game. Like this is just what it is. It's like saying you don't want Call of Duty to be a shooter.
Yeah. We want story, and well, to be fair, apparently, like the story in Sun and Moon, and I haven't
the story is actually really well done in this game. It is a lot more cutscene-y than all previous games.
It's not that much more cutscene than like Black and White.
Not in the sense that you've got really, really long cutscenes, but just in the sense that there's more of them. And even the start of the game was more storytelling than all previous games have been. You know?
Yeah-ish.
I did notice it. It is more flourished and polished than most other starts.
It does start off on a note that it's like, okay, you're going to tell us a narrative here, kind of thing. It's got that kind of vibe. But I think as far as like cinematic placement and the whole setup thing, X and Y kind of had that already. They just got better as they went forward.
Sun and Moon does it more so.
Oh,
I'm not complaining about this. It is actually really nice. It does take a while to get your starter initially, but it is nice how they tell the story, you know?
One of the big improvements here is that your mom has her own room.
Yes! Your mom finally has a separate room, and she shares it with the cat.
She shares it with the cat. I totally don't know.
It with meow.
The cat is your father.
That's not how it goes.
That's the big spoiler of the game. I'm revealing now. The cat is your father. You're
half Pokemon.
Oh my God, you two, really?
One of the things. Okay, so they've noted as well. One of the criticisms that I think this is this could mark the last Pokemon game appearing for the 3DS. And one of the markers that it's doing so is that they've basically gone so far into really polishing this game that the hardware is finding it a struggle to keep up now. Like they're at that point now.
Considering it's lagging a bit on even the new 3DS, they've definitely stretched this to even
a digital version. The fact that you can get 1 to 2 frame drops on a hard camera swing. Indicates that like they're more or less just heading into that level where if they push this any further, then you're gonna really suffer. Obviously, their success is tied to what Nintendo decides to do for its next iteration. What I hope it doesn't eventuate to is, God, I do not want to have to buy 2 Nintendo Switches for this. I'm hoping not, but if they're priced
honestly,
like the
3DS, if the Nintendo Switch becomes the new handheld as well, then we would have to because we both use it.
Yeah. I know that doesn't become a question of debate so much as it is practicality and use case.
I know.
It's not. We are that hardcore Pokemon fans that this is not a question of if, it is a question of when.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Pokemon Sun and Moon so far is like X and Y got me excited. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire less so. Although I also did offend.
They were very good.
Go to a midnight launch for that one. I will say that like Sun and Moon have me excited. Sun and Moon have me riding the hype wave, and not in the I will ride this hype wave for 2 weeks and then cry in a corner like I did with No Man's Sky. I mean, I'm probably going to play this for a few weeks yet. I'm probably going to play this over Christmas. I think one of the big problems that that I had leading up to the start, we had I have so many stories. Let's share the midnight launch story with everybody.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. We showed up at 10:30. We got our ticket, and then we sat down for about 2 hours, and then we got our game, and then we left.
That was like okay. All right. Wait. I like how you summarized that. I like how you summarized that and just got rid of all of the interesting detail. Like we turned up there. We turned up there, and I think the store manager was dressed up like May.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, full body costume, head to toe, kind of thing. I had Einstein sticking out my jacket because I'm like that. My jacket still has the Master Ball badge on it. Then yeah, we were basically waiting around for an hour and a half. We essentially just spent the time chilling around next to the store, playing Pokemon and attempting to not be social, which is what I think everybody else was doing.
To be fair, I was sick.
You were sick, but yeah, you went full hardcore for this one.
Yeah, like I barely survived that night. I just was not up for it, but I did it anyway.
Yeah. And then the following. You there?
I'm alive.
All right, just checking.
All right. Kind of
following day. We got it at midnight. Technically, we got 3 versions. We got Sun and Moon in physical versions, and we got Moon on my new 3DS as a digital version because we buy 2 digital versions and we buy 2 physical versions. My my Pokemon Moon version activated on Friday morning, so I was clear to play it. It was cool. I just hit the activation thing. But we have an agreement. We had an agreement that I wasn't allowed to start a new game.
Neither of us were allowed to start a new game.
Yep. Until dinner dinner on Friday.
Because we both had work, and that was the first time that we both available to actually play the game. And we had a blood pact, damn it.
I'm not sure about the blood pact, so okay. Yeah, that would explain the giant scar on my left arm. Right. So
giant scar that says blood pact carved into your flesh.
No, it just says L. Somebody just ran a blade down my left arm.
Okay, anyway.
All right, so blood pact notwithstanding, we spent the day working, got to meet up. We met up for dinner at a nice noodle house and started the games there. Basically, think of it this way. We were in a Japanese ramen shop, starting a game, starting Pokemon.
Yeah.
In a ramen shop while our order was coming in. It's just, I'm like...
And then we both had to agree to put the game down so that we could eat.
That's right. We are the saddest weeaboos on the planet Earth.
Oh my god, you two.
So we started playing, and we've just been playing from there. I'm still doing NaNoWriMo, so I have to juggle both playing and writing, which I managed to pull off today. I don't know if I can pull it off all the way until the end of November, but trust me, I will be playing Pokemon long after that.
9 days left.
I know. 9 days left until what?
To the end of NaNoWriMo.
Oh, crap!
It's the 21st.
What?
Oh, yeah,
well, here it's the 21st.
All right, I might make it. I will make it. I am over word count right now. I am doing well.
Oh my god.
The other thing I wanted to say was, if you guys know how this works, and this ties into the IPL as a group, with every new generation, with every new game that comes out, I will design new characters to go into the game as part of the GT Sin lore.
Oh yeah, so, that's right.
Yeah, we always get characters to go in, and this is the first time I've played where I was struggling to get the character backstory in. Like I didn't come up with a character concept for who I was playing as until literally the evening of. I had written the name down, but I hadn't written the background. So the trainer, I'm playing a male trainer in Moon. I'm going to be playing a female trainer in Sun. So the male trainer's name is Liam, because Liam sounded like the best name for this one.
Okay.
And basically, this guy is he's ex-Kanto, so it fits in with the backstory kind of thing. He's one of the younger members. Everybody's aged a year. which is all right. But yeah, he's the junior member. This happened after a lot of events in the IPL had concluded, so he was pretty much under the tutelage of some of the senior members already because, we assumed that the islands are close to each other. So Poketopia, where most of the GT Sin guys are, is close to where Alola is, or it's just a short flight away from where Alola is.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, but
I don't think it was a short flight. I think Kanto is pretty far away.
Kanto's a long flight, but I like to think of Kanto as it's like a 10-hour flight because Hawaii is about 10 hours from Sydney.
Yeah.
So I like to think of it as that length of flight.
I would imagine it's
fair enough.
more like the length of flight between Hawaii and Japan, because that is where Kanto is based off of.
So 10 hours.
Yeah.
So about the same.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right. So let's talk swag, shall we?
Oh boy, you're gonna get me jelly.
Here it comes now. Oh, right. By the way, is this still spoilery stuff? This isn't spoilery stuff anymore. This isn't spoilery stuff. This is just swag stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we got both of the physical versions, Sun and Moon. This is the fan edition, apparently. Yep. And it says it's also compatible with the 2DS. That's great.
Yay.
Just to let you know. Hooray. It also says that basic reading ability is required to fully enjoy this game. So that's handy.
I also have basic ability reading.
Oh, you know how to grammar good.
I know how to good grammar.
Right.
Really, guys?
This is actually all right. Cool. There's actually something different in the back for each version. Pokemon Sun just basically says types and likelihood of Pokemon that will appear differ from Pokemon Moon. The game can communicate for battling and trading with Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Blah 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 blah. Pokemon Moon says this is Pokemon Moon. The types and likelihood of Pokemon that will appear differ from Pokemon Sun. Time is inverted in Pokemon Moon. Daytime in the real world is nighttime in the game. Wow. So yeah, if you're playing Pokemon Moon, you are always 12 hours. Like you're in the 12-hour time inversion loop.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's nothing spoilery on these boxes. Everything we know has been revealed. You have Turtonator. I have Drampa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll need to trade. So in those games, and I will show you Pokemon Moon. You get the game card.
Obviously.
Yep. And you also get a kick-ass steelbook.
Oh my god, that mentioned it in my text.
Yes, it did. So this is what you're getting. So this is actually to your benefit. You kind of know what you're getting.
Ah!
So you're getting. Are you getting Sun or are you getting Moon?
Remember at first I was planning to get the Moon physical copy, but now that's changed. I'm getting the Sun physical.
Oh, you're
copy.
getting Sun version. Okay. You and Megan and Rika can all go play together because I seem to be the only person playing Moon right now.
I got the digital copy of Moon though, so you're not alone there.
All right,
I've got the physical copy.
I'm going to anyway.
I only played Sun because I want the Vulpix.
But it turns out.
Of course.
Cool. No, it is actually
snowy Vulpix.
Yeah.
So if you pre-ordered Pokemon Sun, apparently if you pre-ordered in Game of the UK, and if you pre-ordered Pokemon Sun here, you also get this as the steelbook. It's quite nice. Quite snazzy. And it's also the inverse side also has a small map of Alola in there.
Yeah, for me, I pre-ordered like both of them, so.
I honestly wish though that this would store more than one cartridge. Like you'd have multiple slots.
That would be nice.
I would love.
I need more storage space.
I'm going to look up Steelbook and find out if they have a multi-cartridge version of this that I can then like pop this out for. Because if I can, then then I would carry this everywhere. Like having this.
You have your own Pokemon collection there.
Well, like anybody who's, if you guys remember an old version of IPLcast, I have a Nintendo Club. I have a Nintendo Club holder that has all of my DS games in there. And I would totally kill for a Steelbook that had that. But in addition to all of that swag, we got a couple of posters as well. That's not so important.
Oh,
They're
lovely.
just the overworld map. Like, it's what you expect.
Yeah, they have the
Sure,
overworld
the
in it.
back has some nice splash design, but I haven't actually checked yet.
It's got a splash design of the ride Pokemon.
Okay.
It's not that
Okay.
impressive. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the remaining swag that comes with this. You also get these two little boxes.
Oh, cute.
And these two, these two contain the Pokemon Sun badge.
And the moon
It's actually
badge that
nice.
you're wearing at the moment. Oh my god.
And I am wearing the moon badge. So
God damn you.
We also wore these at the ramen place while playing our Pokemon games.
that's right. And then we had to take them off because this one feels a little flimsy. Actually, this
Yeah,
one
no.
holds. This one feels like it'll hold well. It's just
I think
that
it's just
tugging on the
because
shirt.
you're wearing a Daggy shirt.
I am also wearing a Daggy shirt right now. But
No,
it
no,
is
the
a
Daggy
goddamn
shirt.
good Daggy shirt, all right?
The other shirt was
Okay.
Daggy.
Oh, whoops. It is Obsidian Portal. So,
Yeah, no, that shirt's not.
God damn it, we need to get back into that thing.
Obsidian Portal, we are back into that thing. Where have you been?
Under a rock.
Yep. Yep. So anyway, we got that swag. We haven't cared for it as much. I mean, the badges are super duper awesome. But we're primarily
Those are actual gym badges. I don't know
Uh,
why
oh.
though.
they're not. But you know, I'm trying not to be spoilery or anything. No, they're not. They're honestly not. But yeah, the game. We've been focusing on the game for a while.
Of course.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course.
I should really shut this up because it all plays this Splatoon music now.
I have mine on a cycle.
Oh yeah, I should just have mine randomly switch over.
Hang on. Just press the home button. Oh, it's Pikmin at the moment.
By the way, for everybody currently playing,
Okay.
for everybody currently playing Pokemon Sun and Moon, don't forget that Bulbapedia has launched something called the Bulba Handbook.
It is actually pretty snazzy.
It is pretty snazzy. I quite like it. It's just quick
Mobile
and dirty info.
design intuitive. It's very
Good
snazzy.
job, you designer people. All right.
Oh
so
my
let's
god,
talk-
I am.
Yes.
Oh god, I am really too excited to get my copies now.
Let
Seriously.
us know because the one thing I'm looking for is to get more and more people I know in Festival Plaza.
Yeah. Though I am still confused about where the texting. I'm not too sure if it's actually like tomorrow midnight or something.
I reckon because if it's tomorrow, if it's tonight, if it's midnight of the 22nd,
Yeah.
then it launches on a Tuesday. If it's midnight into the 23rd, then it's a Wednesday.
Right. So
I don't think Game is going to try and break street date because I remember Nintendo basically issues huge amounts of fines and never gives them stock again.
Yeah, Nintendo takes that shit seriously.
right.
Yeah,
So
game-
it would be midnight on the 23rd then.
It would be all right. So it would be ticking into midnight of the 23rd, not
Yeah, that's
heading
what I
into.
was trying to say.
Yeah, I assume that's what they're going to do because they coordinated their launches properly for this one. Although there have been leaked copies that have come out, it's not that hard to stay spoiler free on the internet.
Okay, it says here Europe November 23. So you're 20th right now, aren't you, Katie?
No, 21st. She's on the 21st.
No, 21st in the morning.
Okay, 21st. So it's not today, and it's not. It's probably tomorrow night
Tomorrow
Tomorrow
night.
night.
Okay.
launch. And
So
then
we talked about this, and you said you're not going to go to the midnight launch, even
No.
though it's in Uxbridge.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but we
So
we
for me,
did.
I'll get mine early morning.
But you've
on
got
the
you've
25th.
got a don't you have a thing on Wednesdays, don't you? So you're just gonna pick it up before you go to your thing on Wednesdays,
Yes, that's what I'm planning to do.
and just going to resist the temptation to play Pokemon throughout that entire stint.
I had to go through an
Possibility.
8-hour work day, damn it, and I had the game in my bag.
You had the game. Yeah, I know. You had the game in your bag thanks to me. I had the option of pressing A to start at any point in time. I didn't even need to pop the cartridge in. It was already selected for that sucker and I just had to spend the entire day ticking the clock down.
We suffered that Friday.
Oh my god.
I spent my entire
can't wait
Friday doing analytical work so I wouldn't have to pay attention to the clock.
But seriously though, I really can't wait to play it now since hearing like good stuff about it.
It is good. The way I would describe it is the way I would describe X and Y. If you haven't played Pokemon yet, holy crap, get a 3DS and freaking buy either X and Y or this game, preferably this game, so you don't look even more behind than you already are.
Yeah, losers.
Also, can I just mention to the guys and gals that hung around the pre-order queue at EB Games on Thursday night, heading into Friday morning? Thank you for showering, most of you.
Oh my!
It wasn't actually that bad. I didn't really notice.
It wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad as last time. Right? Couple of sweaty guys. That was the extent of it.
Oh my lord!
No, it was that bad on Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I just couldn't.
It was actually really bad. Yeah.
There was no letting it go. This time, more orderly line. People were actually waiting, and only one asshole tried to cut in line.
Yeah.
Why am I not fucking surprised?
Yeah, but it's a the thing here is that we had we weren't all lined up in a queue, and it's like, oh, you can stuff in wherever. You came in at 10:30.
They didn't properly order everyone. They just sort of gave us numbers, and then when it was time to line up, everyone just kind of tried to find where they are. But like it was all squished up, so everyone just found the guy that they were behind, and then just stayed near him. Yeah. So we just it straightened up a bit towards the front, and that's about it.
Yeah, it was fairly orderly, and for us, we were in. I remember when we did this last time, we came in like our number was like 120 somethingth. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, we got 38.
Yeah, we were 38th this time. So we basically didn't suffer waiting for the shop to open at like 8 o'clock in the evening until the thing reopened at 10 o'clock. We were in line right before 10:30, right before 10 o'clock. So it was not that bad actually.
Yeah. Most people showed up between 10 and midnight.
Yeah. It was not that bad. There was an option to purchase either a Rowlet, a Litten, or a Poplio plushie, but at $38, that was not happening. I'm sorry, guys.
They weren't even that big. I was not impressed.
No, they weren't. They were. I mean, they're about this big, just slightly taller than the Gyarados Pikachu. And I would honestly pay $40 for a really cool like the Poncho Pikachu. Gyarados Pikachu cost $15. So what the hell are you doing, EB Games?
Yeah.
I really want the big Rowlet plush though.
Not for $40.
Not for $40. That's 20 quid, Katie.
Meh.
I am not paying 20 quid for a plushie. It's just too expensive. All right. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about Magiarena.
Magiana distribution for Europe and North America. December 6th marks a QR code distribution via the Pokémon TV app in Europe. Those who scan the QR code in Sun and Moon will obtain Magiana. North American players will be able to find the QR code on the Pokemon.com website on December 5th. It is currently unknown how long these events will last, so be punctual. Additionally, worldwide players who connect Sun and Moon to the internet between 23rd of November and 11th of January 2017 can obtain a Munchlax and a Snorlium Z via mystery gift. The Snorlium Z is what causes that funny cutscene where Snorlax awakens with a vengeance, chases down its opponent like they're the last meal on Earth, and then high jump butt stomps them in a way that suggests you won't be getting them back.
To be fair, Inferno Overdrive makes it look like you won't be getting your Pokemon back. if you've ever seen Inferno Overdrive
it's not
in action,
as funny.
No, it's not.
It's funny, Gino.
And let's talk about Snorlax, Snorlium Z, and using the Z move. You can't just use it on anything. Snorlax has to learn a particular move to use it.
What was that again? Which move?
Giga Impact.
Yeah.
Which, kind of makes sense in some hilarious way.
But the cutscene's still funny. I haven't actually gotten the Munchlax yet. I've been waiting until I turn off the game. I have not turned off the game since the Friday.
Okay,
It's
do
just
yourself a favor.
running, and I've been like just using the close screen thing to put it on standby, but I have not actually like exited out of the game.
Do yourself a favor. Save, close the game, open the demo, transfer everything in the demo so you're done.
I know. I haven't done
Log
it.
back into the game, and then download the Munchlax so you're
Yeah.
done.
I know, but that would
I
involve
only
stopping playing
Sorry.
the game.
For me, I've only got the Nugget and Ash Greninja ones.
Okay.
I don't know how to get the other stuff.
I managed to get the Nugget. They're all time based.
Yeah.
All of the remaining ones are time based. There's the Ash
Fine.
Greninja. There's the Ash Greninja. The Pretty Wings. The Nugget. I think there's another Nugget. A Comet Shard. The Comet Shard is pretty impressive. I think it was 30 grand.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Wow.
I opened my game up on the same day as you did. Well, the day after, because I started the day after. To get that cutscene, and it said I still had 20 days left.
You might be able to
20
get it
days
still.
left.
Check your demo.
I know, it was weird. I put in a reminder because I did have to change my system time. I don't know if that reset it or not. It might have, but I only put it forward an hour for daylight savings.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So that might have been what happened.
I am trying to get through as much of. I feel like I'm torn between getting through the game as best as possible while training, but also completing the Pokédex while I'm there. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to train, get through the story, like absorb the story the whole way through, enjoy my time there. And once I'm done, I am going to go on a mad Pokemon completion spree.
I've actually been training a fairly unbalanced team this time. Like I usually try to make sure I've got all the main types for an even spread, but I'm not doing that this time. This time I've actually got it's pretty bad.
Have you been overtraining your Mudsdale?
No, actually, he's on par with the rest of them. But Mudsdale's really strong. Like once you get high horsepower is attack power 95. Accuracy 95. I have missed once with this thing. And considering the attack power of Mudbray and Mudsdale in general, this attack is almost a one-hit KO. Like, I just destroy anything that I use this with. It is incredible.
I've got this question now. When, like, some of the terrain that you go past by and all that, do you need Pokemon or no?
What do you mean by terrain?
The terrain, like rocky fields, rocks in the way, sea.
Well, look, if there's rocks in the way, like Rock Smash, then yeah, the Rock Smash is Taurus. You can also find rocks in the water, which I think is the Sharpedo.
Right. I was just wondering, do you have to use your actual Pokemon or no for that?
No, they're all ride Pokemon, so there's no high gems whatsoever. I think they've all been turned into TMs, but yeah, you do not use your own Pokemon at all for any of these things. You get given
Thank bleh.
I know. I don't have to train a water type, not a water. I have to train a flying type anymore. I've always used them as a type and then as a dud because they were not that useful flying types. But I don't have to do that anymore, and now I don't have to have Rock Smash. Just it's nice.
Yay!
I like that they've completely replaced HMs, and I also like that the fly mechanic is so streamlined.
It's nice. It is nice.
That's definitely different from any of the other games, that's for sure. So that gives a good plus for me. I
am frankly looking forward to it. On the ride system unlocked 5, and I know that's not all of it yet. So we'll see.
You kind of cut out again. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I saw that. I'm just now.
A little bit, yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the new Pokemon Go update.
A new Pokemon Go update has been or will shortly be rolled out that fixes a bug related to the egg hatching cutscene. Apparently, sometimes the hatching animation was briefly visible from the map view. I'm still waiting for the nearby feature improvement. A previous Pogo update has also added a daily bonus feature that triggers when the player catches a Pokemon or visits a Pokestop. Doing this 7 days in a row awards the player with larger bonuses. Additionally, clearing out a gym now has a brief window where only the player who defeated the gym can place a new Pokemon, ending gym steals. Also, gyms now lose a lot more prestige when defeated, meaning less times a player has to go through it before it's cleared out, but the amount gained when battling at a friendly gym has also been lowered. So it's a bit less worthwhile. I always found it took too long for that sort of thing, so it's probably not much as much point. But considering how everyone's
training in a friend
anyway, I can see how this is balancing.
Training in a friendly gym, though, they've improved it now, so you can actually use all 6 of your Pokemon to train with.
Yes, it is a lot easier to do it now. Because before, if you couldn't get through all of them with one Pokemon, you wouldn't get anything. It would be.
Now, we were talking about the introduction of the daily bonus feature on the last IPLcast. They've introduced it in. And we've also talked about how the fact that the nearby feature is a feature that they are actually doling out. They're just doling it out really slowly.
I can understand why, but I'm still very impatient for it.
Just play Pokemon. just play Sun, will you?
I am playing Sun.
Okay. Go, is it?
You've cut out. Start again.
I think this might be. I think this is going to be the podcast known as Gina cutting out from time to time.
No, that we had that podcast already.
Yeah.
The other
this one will be known as Gino pulls a Gino.
Probably. It has to be mentioned that Pokemon Go is now also out in the Middle East. So I'm not even going to mention the countries for there, but yeah, basically, if you live in the Middle East area, Jordan, the United Arab Emirates, that sort of thing, then hey, you can play Pokemon Go now. Have fun with your terrain difficulty. Yep. Right. So let's talk about the next one, which is the American Pikachu Edition 3DS XL.
A Pikachu Edition New 3DS XL was released in America on November 18th and can now be purchased on PlayAsia. It costs $290 US and is yellow with a modern Pikachu design on the front that spans across both the front and back cover. In addition, a black new 3DS will be sold during Black Friday, which is this week. It'll be sold for $99 US while stocks last, so if anyone wants the fancy new black one, good luck. The original white new 3DS will also be sold for $99 US while available.
Because I think it usually retails for $199 US.
Yeah.
Well, is it $199 US? Yeah, I think.
Last time we checked.
Well, I mean, like, what is it? The new Nintendo 3DS units here are surprisingly cheap now. Like, relatively speaking, you're paying what, $210 for a new Nintendo 3DS, and the same price the same price as a regular old 3DS for the big new 3DS XL. Right? You're paying $249 for something that has a screen that is that much bigger than a standard 3DS XL, has all of the buttons, has the secondary C-stick, has better internet connectivity features, the whole shebang for the price of the old 3DS. It's not a bad price point. So yeah, the new consoles aren't that hard of a barrier to entry, but the justification for it is a bit severe.
Considering I've already got one and it's working perfectly fine as it is, I don't really see the point in buying a new one.
And aren't you meant to be switching out because you're kind of giving one of those to your niece? I mean,
I'm still trying to decide because I do have 2 of these, and I'm thinking I might just switch this over to the other one and giving her my green one.
Up to you.
But then I love my green one. I've had it for years now.
Up to you.
I know. I'll have to think this through.
Yeah. Either that, or you could actually completely justify upgrading to a new one because you're giving the green one away.
Maybe.
Planted that thought now.
We'll see.
Right. Look, I've seen the Pikachu edition U3DS XL, and I'm not impressed enough about it to give a
I'm not really
crap.
impressed enough either.
It's not that awesome. It really isn't. I was more impressed with the X and Y 3DS XLs, and I'm
Those
even
were
more.
nice.
I even
And I
like
wouldn't buy
the
one myself, but they were nice.
yeah. I'm even more impressed. I actually I had a soft spot for for the Sun and Moon edition Black 3DS XLs, new 3DS XLs that came out. I don't think I would have gotten overly used to playing around with it. I mean, there's something to be said about my little mushroom face new 3DS. I can't get over that. Just as I can't get over the fact that my original one is my other 3DS is a mushroom 3DS. But there you go. So that's where we're sitting. Good luck to everybody going for a $99 new 3DS. Keep in mind that this does not come with the games. If you want to play Sun and Moon, get your copies now and then grab it as best you can. Black Friday and Cyber Monday are going to be great for grabbing Pokemon-ish deals. So have fun with that. Let us know what you got. Let us know what swag you've taken in. We'll go from there. All right, I have one item of IPL news, and this is fairly important. This kind of has to be brought up. And it's called
and
it's called Where the IPL is Going Moving Forward. So as you may have noticed, over the last, say, 3-4 months, the only thing we've been doing as far as the IPL is concerned is running IPLcast. We haven't been doing much else on the front. I've been answering a few comments here and there. I've been admitting trainers like once every 2 months or so. That's fine. And that's primarily because we've been looking at how DeviantArt is evolving as a platform. And we've also been looking at the way the IPL has been operating within DeviantArt. And the way IPL was always the way the IPL has always operated on DA is it's that top of the tier league. It's where everybody goes for competition. This is where you go after you've defeated your league challenge thing. Now, Gen 7 is introducing a change to that, and that you're doing the Island Challenge, but they're also introducing the Pokemon League in there. So, and also, a little part of me was kind of miffed, where they basically said, hey, let's take Hawaii. Let's turn that into an official region. And I cried a little inside.
No.
Because if you don't know, Challenger Island is essentially Ula Ula Island sideways.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
and I haven't even got that yet. So.
Yeah, I was slightly miffed when I found out that it was based on Hawaii, and they had just adopted so much of the culture from it. That was like, ouch. But also, yay, they're actually basing it on a region. A lot of people in the IPL, including first geners on the IPL, we're talking Laurel and Ed. They must have been excited for this if they are still playing Pokemon. So where the IPL is currently is the sleepy college town of Pokemon art clubs. I call it the sleepy college town of Pokemon art clubs because college and art college students and vocational students who are on DA, back when DA was a thing, right? We all remember when DA was a thing before it became the Tumblr of art. Sorry, before it became the fanfiction.net of visual art. Back DA used to be this thing where people would go in and post their art stuff. This is before internet mobility. This was before you could create your own website and just host your portfolio externally.
Yes.
You could post your art up there. You could have other people look at it. In fact, a lot of talented artists still do. DeviantArt is that kind of feedback and critique centered place where people can talk about your art. But it's also turned into this weird echo chamber where people can gush over your My Little Pony fan art, and your Pokemon fan art, and your heavy amounts of Gijinka and whatever works.
Just anything in general, isn't it?
Yeah, just anything in general. Like I said, it's the fanfiction.net of visual art. But the IPL has always stood as, we want you to, we have this established universe. We want you to be original within it, create your own thing. Let's go battle and all of that stuff. We have seen OCTs come and go. I don't think there are any really good active original character tournaments left in DeviantArt. This is just an opinion. I don't think so.
Except maybe Artists at the Ready. I think they're still doing it.
If AATR is still running,
kind of are.
I haven't checked anytime soon, but they have always done it.
If AATR is still running, they are probably the only prominent ones still running, because SDL, I think, parked. Samurai Duelers League has parked. I can't even remember the PCBT.
Oh,
I don't think they're doing
PCBT, that Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon Comic Battle Tournament. They closed down after.
Yeah.
They closed down after close to 4 years of running.
Which is sad, because I was going to enter it, but I just got sidetracked and done other stuff.
PCBT offshoot, PCBC OS is closed now. Dream Sky Tourney is closed now. The OCT scene is more or less over. There are very, very few left on DA that are an active OCT. OCLs are also.
Sad face.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it was a trend more than a fad. It was a thing that happened, hit its peak, and then subsided. That's fine. OCLs are middling. I have been browsing through DeviantArt, and it's really hard to find extremely active original character leagues. Even the big ones I used to look up to aren't running that much anymore. What seems to be happening is that everybody's settling into this mode now where the groups are groups. They're community hubs for stuff.
Yeah.
So the IPL's core tenets are: you can battle, you can submit art, you can explore the world. There's the built-up stuff. We have campaigns over the last 2 years heading into this one. We had a fairly massive success with Marlowe's Meander, and a not massive success with Reverend's Core. Accepting that. Moving on.
Yes.
The question is now, we still have the IPL. And it's like, even at this point, it's really quiet, but there's still people subscribed to it. And I want to know, what should we do with it? Should we change the way the IPL functions? Should we abandon scoring for the battles? Should we streamline the battle system? Should we abandon battling altogether and focus as an information hub for Pokemon stuff? Should it be a center for Pokemon art and creativity with a overall hub world designed around it? What is the future for this? Because the current system isn't working. There's no one actively monitoring and hounding over updates to battles. The battle judgment system feels a little antiquated now. That sort of thing. I do like the fact that I do like the idea of playing OCs within the existing Pokemon world, but I want to do something with that in a way that doesn't overly affect the way admins and other characters operate. So if we're playing and other people are playing, like, I don't want it to be too much work. And like I said, it's a college town feel. A lot of the guys we had in the first, second, third, fourth wave, we're now heading into our fifth wave, because we're going to do we're planning to do some sort of change to this thing. A lot of people I know, and this comes from a lot of people we talked to as well, who were really active in the IPL, have now gone on. They've like a couple of our former admins now have art careers and are working jobs, and a lot of people we know are on Twitter, and at least one person we know has a kick-ass Steven Universe fan comic. That's true, and we're really happy with like where that's gone, and it's awesome seeing all of these people actually do stuff with their artistic careers as well. But that means that they're no longer on the IPL. They are pursuing their own careers, and that's fair. They've moved on. It's a thing. I mean, I'm I'm obsessed with the made up universe I created for Pokemon, the little shared universe with GT Sin and all of those elements. That's my thing. That's where my imagination lives. That's where I will be going as far as Pokemon's concerned. That it all works towards that greater goal I had internally. But what I want to do is make the IPL something that, encompasses the core of where we are right now as far as DeviantArt's concerned, as far as our commitment's concerned. Because we're not going any younger. I am now, I am an old man. Hello? Did I cut off?
Hello?
No, you're still there.
Okay.
No, you're still
I'm just
alive.
going on an overly long rant. But basically, I'm growing old. I'm how long has this been around? We've had the IPL around since 2009. We've had it for 7 years.
Oh my god, that's long.
Yeah. So it's been 7 years. We want to do something with it. It's still there. It's still a group. I still love the IPL. That's where we get our name from. It is still the International Pokemon League. I wanted to reflect that without being something that's just about battle. So yeah, over the next few weeks, leading up until the end of the year, I'm going to be posting journals on the IPL, citing my thoughts, citing my original vision of where I wanted this to be, and basically surrendering it to people who may have better ideas. I want to see where people go with this. I want to see what you guys think of the future of the IPL and what we should be doing going forward into 2017. Because, hey, we've got a new Pokemon generation coming up. We've got Pokemon Go, which is an evolving phenomenon that is getting us off our butts and walking around.
Indeed.
We have all of these things to look forward for as longtime fans of Pokemon. And I don't want to keep the same old pattern running in the IPL, because that really hasn't worked. Not for the last 2 generations of admins that have managed it, right? So we'll figure out what to do. We'll put the journals up. We'll let you guys have your say. We'll let you have your chat, and then come the end of the year, we'll figure out what to do, and we'll probably announce something at the start of the new year, good or bad. We'll just we'll
just have to wait and see.
Pardon?
We'll just have to wait and see, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But you still give your opinion, and you basically help guide where our brains are in terms of how we figure out what to do next. Now, the only thing that won't change from the IPL is the fact that we will still be running IPLcast, because this sucker is happening no matter what happens to the DeviantArt site. I am having way too much fun doing IPLcast right now to stop.
I think that's a good feature, basically, the IPL podcast thing.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Megan would say the same thing, and you would say the same thing. We are having fun doing this one thing out of all of the stuff in the IPL.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm with you with the IPL podcast, and I'm also with the iGame Online podcast, which is absolutely fantastic as well, because it's not just Pokemon sometimes we talk about there. It's also TV-related, game-related, and all that sort of thing.
I mean, even here, we touch on Nintendo news. We touch on, upcoming stuff and things where we think our world as fans is going forward. And frankly, it's been a fun ride. This is the 61st episode. We've been doing this for over 2 years now.
Yay!
That's true.
Yeah, I have done some supremely stupid stunts in the last 2 years. I have eaten habanero paste. I think it was habanero paste.
Oh my god.
I have released 291 Pokemon into Wonder Trade.
That is true. I remember that one.
Yep, and I'm already getting set up to release another 300 or so over Christmas.
Oh my lord, Gino.
That'd be nice, because the Wonder Trade on Sun Moon right now is pretty boring.
I'm going to make it not shit. Watch me. I don't know if the Wonder Trade in Sun Moon is the same as the Wonder Trade on X and Y. But it's probably going to be a 6th generation Wonder Trade before I make it a 7th generation Wonder Trade, unless they can give me Pokemon Bank beforehand. If they get me Pokemon Bank features for Sun and Moon beforehand, then I will be doing it 7th gen.
Does Gen 6 still even have a working Wonder Trade?
I'm going to test this.
Because it might not. I don't know. I know they stopped GTS connectivity for
it's
Gen
GTS.
6.
I don't know if they stopped
Not
Wonder
for
Trade though, because Wonder Trade is that sort of if you're online and somebody else is online, then you can access.
Yeah.
I don't know why now. I don't know why now, but I'm getting like ideas to make like 2 new Tumblr pages right now.
All right. Well, let us know what they are. But it's a. I mean, this is the year where we don't know what the connectivity. We don't know how far the connectivity features are going to be as yet. So unlike when Gen 6 came out and we had the 3DS Exchange-a-thon. Thank you for everybody who joined, by the way. I still have all of you on my 3DS.
Yeah.
So everybody on the Exchange-a-thon, I'm just mentioning this because it is funny. I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to meeting everybody on Festival Plaza. I'm also looking if we get anything connectivity-wise that we can probably post about. Fine, we'll post about it. But yeah. So don't be disheartened. Be happy that we're actually going to do something to the IPL. What that is, where this is going to be a long discussion between us and everybody who contributes to the IPL. But hopefully before the end of the year, we'll have decided on something. Until then, tune into the IPLcast. Holy crap, I have a backdrop and everything. Like we got so hyped and excited over Sun and Moon, and we are just I am basically now babbling on and wasting precious Pokemon time.
You are, for shame.
And for me, I know I need to freaking
right now.
And I know for me, I need to freaking update Miss Clues because I think she would have got older through the last few years.
You know what I might actually do just to help myself tide this over. I might actually start a GT Sim campaign page on Obsidian Portal just so I can fill out a wiki.
Yes, yes, please.
Just so I can fill it. Yeah. What do you mean? Yes, please. You're not part of GT Sin.
Don't care.
But yeah, it's well, we'll see where that goes. But anyway, that's all the IPL news we have so far. Our next IPL cast is going to happen on the 5th of December.
Ooh, okay.
Or it might happen before then. We need to talk about. We'll let you know if there's been any change to the time slot.
Yeah, and that would be roughly a week until 2 weeks actually that I would have played Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yeah, if we change the time slots, we'll let everybody know. But anyway, the best way to find out what's going on in IPLcast right now is to go to youtube.com/theIPLcast and subscribe there. I'm going to start using the community features to send notifications and updates from there.
Sweet.
So if you're subscribed on mobile, there's a little bell thing that lets you know when we send in notifications, and I will try not to spam anybody. I'll usually do 1 or 2 notifications per week max, and then the updates of when we're planning to host future IPL casts. So once we confirm dates, we'll do it. We'll set it up.
Yay!
All right, and that marks the end of IPLcast 51. Again, thanks everybody for joining
51?
us. 61. Sorry, 61. Holy crap! I just saw it.
We went back in time.
Right, so we'll see you in IPLcast 62. Until then, have fun catching Pokemon. We will catch up. Katie, you will update us on your progress. We will let you know where we are.
Yes, I will, and I want to catch up to you guys. Seriously, you got a week ahead of me.
No, it's not that bad. Honestly, you might end up catching up to me because I'm going to be doing all of this writing until we get to the end of November.
Good.
All right. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
See you.
Bye, everyone.